Coming up, a George forces members of the media to exit the KJ courtroom during jury selection.
And the vehicle of the missing Marietta couple is found at the bottom of a lake.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Cassandra Massey.
And I'm Noelani Matthews. Members of the media were shut out of the courtroom yesterday for the hearing of Kendrick Johnson case. All journalists were removed by the request of Judge Mitchell, who offered no other explanation. Attorney David Hudson called it extremely unconstitutional. The U.S. and Georgia Supreme Courts have held that there is a right for the public to present in all court proceedings. Kenneth and Jackie Johnson, along with 5 other family members, are on trial for allegedly interfering with government property. These charges stem from a protest held in April of 2013.
The search for a missing elderly couple might have taken a turn for the worse. The couple's 2003 GMC Envoy has been found at the bottom of a lake in Telford County. 2 unidentified bodies were found at separate locations close to the lake. Ronnie Towns have turned himself in to authorities after being linked as a suspect. Phone records show he was the last person to communicate with the couple, according to the Sheriff's Department. The couple was on their way to purchase a car listed on Craigslist before they went missing.
On Saturday evening, the Valdosta Fire Department received a call to 1201 Tracy Lane where there were reports of a fire. The house had been ventilated due to the large amount of smoke trapped inside. Everyone made it out the house safe and no medical attention needed. A firefighter on the scene said the house fire was caused by a short circuit in the attic.
Authorities are looking for a suspect in the slaying of 2 Jennings residents. Hamilton County Sheriff Harold Reed said because of the state of their bodies, they were unable to be identified on the scene. Authorities say Jose D. Fernandez is a person of interest in the case. He could be in a white 1999 Ford Windstar van. The van was reported missing around the same time that Mr. Fernandez disappeared. Sheriff Reed said they could not determine the cause of death on the scene. However, the household dog was shot to death.
A Valdosta man has been charged with robbery Sunday. Police say that he responded to a call for an apartment complex at 1:30 Sunday morning around Langford Drive. According to the alleged victim, he got into an altercation with 3 men when they began to chase him. Khalik Hazelton was arrested for the alleged attack and the stealing of the victim's shoes. Hazelton is currently in the Lowndes County Jail, according to the police department.
The Valdosta Lowndes Chamber of Commerce Government Officials Council is leading a campaign academy. This is a program designed to prepare local business leaders to provide a pro-business perspective on the local, state, and federal levels. The Campaign Academy will take place on February 4th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the Valdosta Lowndes Chamber of Commerce.
Starting next month, Georgia residents may be able to order a no-buzz form for cannabis medicine for delivery to their doors. State Representative Alan Peake said Monday, Peake said that in a couple of weeks there will be an announcement made with a manufacturer in another state who will be able to ship to Valdosta.
Should family pets spend their entire life at the end of the chain? Local veterinarian Amanda Hall of Baytree Animal Hospital doesn't believe so. She has proposed a chain ordinance in Lowndes County. This would not allow dog owners to keep their pets on a chain for a majority of their life. She says that not only is it dangerous because of the weather, but it is unsanitary as well. Most of these chained up animals are surrounded by their own fecal matter, making it a breeding ground for parasites.
When we come back, how adults can stay safe from a common disease.
And later, a college student won a prestigious award. Stay with us.
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Valdosta State University. Encouraging,
in-depth inquiry,
hands-on experience,
service and involvement,
and a global view.
while offering
a beautiful residential campus,
over 100 fields of study,
Graduate and online degrees.
and championship athletics.
all in a warm and friendly community.
Get Connected and Involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University. Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Advanced Disposal Service has partnered with Energy Systems Group to develop a landfill gas facility at the Viola Pecan Row landfill. ESG will create and operate the facility that will produce power from the landfill gases of decomposing trash and use it to power generators. This renewable energy facility will qualify for a federal investment tax credit as is expected to generate enough energy to power 2,000 homes.
The City of Valdosta will continue construction of the new sidewalks on West Gordon Street, extending from Hightower Street to Langford Drive. The sidewalks will include wheelchair ramps and will cause a continuous pedestrian corridor along Gordon Street that extends from the Langford Drive to Ashley Street. As always, motorists should always use extreme caution and pay close attention to both vehicular and pedestrian traffic while driving in this area.
Georgia Power will continue to install new manhole covers for their underground network in downtown Valdosta. The work, which began last week, is scheduled to take up to possibly 8 weeks to complete. Work is scheduled for Monday through Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 a.m. as to not interfere with the traffic. This week, Georgia Power will be working around Highway 84 and from North Toombs Street to Ashley Street.
At the CDC's recommendation, adults over the age of 50 should visit their local doctor and get tested for hepatitis C. Hepatitis C is a blood-borne viral infection that can cause fibrosis, cirrhosis, and advanced liver disease. People most at risk consist of current and previous drug users, people who spent many years on dialysis, and recipients of donated blood.
Congratulations to one of the lucky college students for winning a prestigious award. 20-year-old Trey Curtin received checks for over $26,000 from Duval University last Wednesday. Curtin is a radiologist student at Wiregrass, Georgia Technical College, and was one of many who were nominated by their professor for academic excellence. The Georgia Applicational Award Leaders is a statewide program where winners will compete in regional judging this February.
Middle school students Xavier Lee and Sophia Knoll were 2 out of 5 students at Valdosta Middle chosen to be a part of Georgia's All-State Middle School Band. Xavier and Sophia will be 2 of many students from all over the state to perform an All-State Band concert in Athens on February 28th. When we come back, Kenny Murphy brings us a weather update, so stay with us.
In 1977, in Johannesburg, South Africa, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. By the age of 9, he was already outplaying him. The odds of this gentle lad winning the Junior World Golf Championships at the age of 14, 1 in 16 million. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the Open Championship once and the US Open Championship twice, 1 in 780 million. The odds of this professional golfer having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
That's slow. That's slow. Look, he's blushing.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather with Kenny Murphy. Kenny, what should we expect?
Thanks, Noelani. For the rest of today, we will see cooler temperatures, with the high being 60 degrees, so a light jacket might be useful. The day will continue to be mostly sunny with a humidity of 86%. There is no need for a rain jacket or umbrella because there is no chance of rain. Tonight, the temperature will drop down to a low of 34 degrees, so cranking those heaters up will be wise. There is also no chance of rain. The humidity will also drop with the temperature to 76%. Sunset tonight will be at 6:05 p.m. For tomorrow, we will see a slight decrease in temperature. The high will be 56 degrees and the low will be 31 degrees. The humidity for today will be 55%, and there is also no chance of rain. The UV index for today is at 4, making it not so high. Even though the UV index isn't high, those who burn easily should still take the right steps to make sure they don't burn. The pollen count for today is at 2.6, which is at the low to mid range. Juniper is the predominant pollen for today. There shouldn't be much to worry about the pollen stopping you from enjoying the rest of your day. That's all I have for today, so back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Kenny. When we come back, Brittany Penland has the latest on local sports, so don't go away.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. Ooh. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back.
Now let's check in with Brittany Penland for our local sports. Brittany.
Thanks, Cassandra. The Lowndes High School swim team ended their season on a high note. The team won second place overall in the Region 2 Championship at Darton College on January 23rd. Senior Jeffrey Hooks placed first in the 100 backstroke relay. Senior Logan Taylor won first place in the 100 freestyle relay. These are just a few of the swimmers who placed in the competition. Last Friday, Valwood's Lady Valiants and Valiants took on Southland Academy in Americus, Georgia. Both the Lady Valiants and Valiants suffered losses. The Lady Valiants lost 55-34 and the Valiants lost 67-37. Both squads will be in action at home tonight with the Lady Valiants tip-off at 6:30 and the Valiants game to follow. Last night, Georgia Christian had an impressive win at home against Fullington Academy. Both the Generals and Lady Generals completed the game with double-digit wins. Haley Garrett dominated the game for the Lady Generals. She finished with 10 points and 11 rebounds. Jake Elliott carried the Generals to victory with 20 points and 5 rebounds. You can catch the Generals when they play Highland Christian Academy this afternoon starting at 4 p.m. Last weekend, the Wildcat wrestling team placed second overall in the Cairo Invitational. The first place competitors included senior Cameron Warren. The team's next competition will be the traditional region wrestling tournament on January 31st. The top 4 from each weight class will have a chance to compete in the state sectional tournament at Parkview High School. Last Saturday, the Valdosta-Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority announced that the Hurricanes floor hockey team won gold at the State Special Olympics. The Hurricanes headed to Marietta, Georgia for the indoor Winter Games and claimed first place for the second year in a row. The Miracle League of Valdosta is raising funds to build a Miracle League complex at Freedom Park. The Miracle League is over halfway to its goal, with approximately $400,000 left in private donations needed to build the field. This past Saturday, Carly Coons and Marlon Jones were inducted in the 19th Valdosta State University Athletic Hall of Fame class. Coons played Kylie Hill's women's basketball program from 2004 to 2008. She currently holds the school record with 262 career three-pointers and 91 threes made in a single season. Jones started on the men's basketball program from 1982 to 1987. He holds the record for the second most points in program history with 1,971 points and 17.8 scoring average on 48% shooting. That's it for the local sports team. Now back to you at the news desk.
Thank you, Brittany. When we come back, we'll be here on a new opportunity for local teenagers.
And even though it's winter, it's time to think about flowers in the spring. So don't go away, we'll be right back.
Lionfish are an invasive species decimating local fish populations and spreading along the Atlantic coast, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Caribbean. Their presence, along with organized culling, increases the risk of envenomation to recreational divers and fishermen. Providing effective first aid is essential. Remain calm and immediately terminate your dive. Remove any obvious foreign material such as spines and rinse with fresh water. Soak in non-scalding hot water and go to the nearest medical facility. For more information, go to dan.org and beadiver.com.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where the ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Do you know a teenager looking for a place to meet, make friends, and participate in movie nights? The Valdosta-Lowndes County Library may have the event for them. Take a trip to the library this afternoon at 4 for the Teen Book Club. This will be an event for teens to read the latest in teen fiction and interact with fellow peers and friends. They must be 13 to 19 years old to participate, and parents must fill out a permission form before the teens may join the club. The Teen Book Club will be available every Tuesday in the teen room from 4 to 5:30 at the Valdosta-Lowndes County Library.
The Azalea Festival is on its way to Valdosta. The Valdosta-Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority is hosting the Smoothie King 5K and Fun Run to kick off the festival. The 5K happens first, and then the fun run begins when the last 5K participant crosses the finish line. The event takes place at Valdosta State's Recreation Center on March 14th. On-site registration starts at 7 a.m. and the 5K starts at 8 a.m. All participants receive a free t-shirt and a delicious treat from Smoothie King. Registrations begin now. For more information, visit vlpra.com.
The Annette Howe Turner Center for the Arts is currently having an art exhibit now through February 24th. It features artists Don Pethrew and Dominique Gisling along with VSU art students. All of the money raised from sale of the donated work will go towards the VSU art student scholarships.
That's it for our program today. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Noelani Matthews.
And I'm Cassandra Massey. We'll see you again tomorrow.